Hello viewers all over the world, good afternoon. You're highly welcome to my channel. This is Festus SLM Builders Limited. Yes, I decided to make this video because of some of my viewers and some people who have been calling me, asking me some questions about precast parapet, if it is reliable. Some people do call me and say precast parapet used to fall after some years. So I want to make it clear to some of my viewers that we have different types of parapet, and there is a probability that all the different types of parapet can have issue later in the future if there is no adequate reinforcement and management of material. It doesn't matter the parapet you are going for. When there is no proper reinforcement on it and there is management of materials, is going to have issue later in the future. So the one I'm going to talk on today now is precast parapet, and that is the one I'm doing, as you can see now. Firstly, this is a beam. Before you go into any parapet, you want to do any parapet on your building, you will need to do a beam that's going to carry the parapet. Some people place parapet on a block without doing a parapet beam. A block cannot carry a precast parapet. As you can see now, we are going to cast this side with granite. Everything is going to, to level up. You can see the weight. So you can't expect blocks, ordinary block, to carry a parapet without the parapet beam. And even some people do a parapet on a building when there is no pillar at the edges of the building. There is no pillar, and even the window lintel is not going round. They just do the lintel window by window, and you place parapet on it. You are risking people lives, and at the end of the day you are going to spend excess of money because the building might collapse later in the future. So before doing a parapet, you will need to do a parapet beam. And not just the parapet beam, the building will need to have pillar at the edges. The iron that is coming out from the edges of the pillar will need to you need to connect with the parapet beam. And also, while they are doing the beam, they will need to chain the beam. You can see this building now, the way they chain it round. You can see it's not necessary that you will chain your building round like this, but you can chain it just little inside, like 3 feet. 3 feet, they will chain it 3 feet, because that chain is going to be dragging the beam inside. You can't do a precast parapet like this and you expect it to have issue later in the future. You can see the binding wire that is coming from the parapet, and this is the first casting. Before the second casting, we are going to apply quarter rod, because the reinforcement I will be applying on the parapet will rest on this beam. There's going to be quarter rod on it before the second casting and before the final casting. So the first casting we are using just only cement and sharp sand, but the second casting and the final casting we are going to apply granite on it. So this first one is going to hold it to make sure that when we are pouring granite on it, the joint is not going to shift. There will not be dislocation in any of the joints. You can see now. Going for precast parapet is one of the best, in the sense that it can give you any kind of design of your choice. Precast parapet is very straight. You don't need to plaster it again. You can also reduce the cost of parapet of the reduce the cost, the expenses. Then when you find the right person, the professional, you are going to have the best parapet ever. Precast parapet is very good, is very strong, and it's one of the best when there is no management of material and when you give it to a professional. So I believe with this video I've made some people to understand that there is no parapet you are going for that will not have issue in the future if there is management of materials and if there is no appropriate reinforcement on it. So thank you. Please like, share, and also subscribe to my channel for more video. You can see this building, it was done late last year. It's a precast parapet and it remains standing. As long as the building remains, nothing will happen to it. Thank you and God bless.